is just seconds away. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. The Capitals get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Carlson. The Capitals will play it from the defensive zone. Gets it off! What a stop!
Ovechkin's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but...
Scores! Well, was that quick enough for you?
Yeah, it was quick. You want to dictate pace, especially when the puck drops, and putting one in early, that's the best way to get it done.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis leads it 1-0. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. Moves it to Kyrou. Pass to Holloway. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Strome. Takes it to the net. Oh, what a stop by Binnington.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
St. Louis has it against the half wall. Washington's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Shakes off the coverage. McMichael's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Let's get the official decision. Kessel's called for tripping. He's off to the box. The Capitals take possession here inside the offensive zone. Loses his balance on the play. Feeds the puck across to Torchenko. Poked away at center by Chychrun. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Oh, he destroys them on the play. Denied by the goaltender.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think in his
And we are tied after that power play marker.
Oh, this is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Puck scooped up by Chychrun. Handles a pass from the right wing. The Capitals played along the wing. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Here's a shot. And there's the save. Picked up along the boards by Neighbors. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Looks to pass it to Thomas. Takes the feed from the left side. Here he is with the backhander. Stones him in front.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
And he slides it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a move to get by there. Oh, that's tremendous poise in the defensive end to break off the pass. Tries it to the crease. Oh, what a block. He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. And a great save. The Capitals move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Puck grab by Sundqvist. Centering feed. Here's a chance. Big time save and goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Feeds it over. And loses possession after a solid hit. Roy's got it along the wing. Sends it over to Tucker. And it's a quick pass to Bolduc. Shot! Turned aside with a glove by Thompson. Duhaime's got the puck in his own zone. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Levels him with the hit. Passes it over. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Big time stop there. Feeds the puck up to Tucker. Tosses it to Kyrou. Comes to the hole. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
Taken by Broberg. And that's picked off by Wilson.
The Capitals are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get out.
As they say, street hockey.
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Puck picked up by Sandin. And the crowd urging for them to shoot as time ticks down. Binnington's going to hang on for a whistle. The setters will glide into the dot. The Capitals win the faceoff. One-timer! Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. Well, let's see who comes out hungrier here in this second as we are still tied. The Capitals take it across the blue line. A skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves around along the half wall. Big play inside the defensive zone. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Scores! And with that strike, they got in front.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows, but when you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Oh, here we go! Grabbed along the board by McMichael. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Gains the zone through the middle. Traps the puck away. St. Louis has it behind the net. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a stop by Binnington. The Capitals have it now. Battling for the puck, but still hangs on. Made the stop on the play. Way too much congestion blocks that. Slides the puck to Kessel. Pass right back. Fires it on net. Oh, how did he get a glove on net? What a stop by Thompson. Washington's on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Chychrun. Puck leaves the zone on the bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Joseph. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Oh, look at this. Turns it away.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Answered the call on that play. Quick feed to Bolduc. Great read with the stick. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Jukin and driving and shakes off the check. St. Louis gets a hold of it. And now he moves it quickly to Neighbors. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
St. Louis on the attack. Handles the puck. Keeps it out. Got a piece of it with the trapper. Poked away by Strome. Receives the pass. Oh, what a save in front. The Capitals will play it in their own end. And he takes the dish. Looking to make something happen along the boards. There's a great close save by Binnington. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Angles it over to Torchenko. From the left side, moves it up ahead. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. From one end of the blue line to the other. Here he is, wristed on net. Shuts him down.
Binnington's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Sandin's walking the line. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Knocked away with the stick by Duhane. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Oh, look at this. Big time save by Binnington. Getting into the later stages of this period. St. Louis leads it 3-2. Dallas won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. Tremendous stop by Binnington. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Lays into the body on the play. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And he hangs on to the puck. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the 3rd. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
The Capitals have done a lot of things well through 40 minutes of play, James. There's no need to panic. I mean, they've owned possession time here. It's just a matter of converting on their opportunities.
Moves the puck across to Kessel. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Turn that one aside. Does it again with the stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Here's a shot. Big time glove save by Thompson. Moves it to Wilson. Shot! Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor saved.
They tied up with the goal!
That is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts.
The Blues get a hold of the draw. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Stops it with the glove. McMichael's got it in the defensive end. Washington's got it against the boards. Reaches out and uses the stick. Here's a short pass to Leddy. Here they come on the attack. Chance in front. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Right in the low slot. Oh, he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. And he slides it quickly to Leddy. Great pressure to force the turnover by Protas. Puck scooped up by Leddy. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Moves by the check. Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Shakes himself free. His reflexes on display tonight. The Capitals have it in the offensive end.
The game is all about timing here, James. And now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
And now it's over to Radish. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. And instead of a whistle, he clears it away. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Quick pass over to Ovechkin. Oh, what a hip check on the play. He delivered that perfectly. Broken up by Ferrapari. Gets the puck over to Wilson. Shot! Makes the save on the slapper. St. Louis with possession in their own zone.
Washington's number 1 line has been dominant tonight, James. They've been in the offensive zone. They've created a ton of opportunities, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Walker.
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end.
Oh, what a move! Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Still keeps a hold of it. Trying to shake loose. Oh, great defensive effort. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Loses the coverage there. The Capitals looking against the half wall. Here's the shot from the top position. Dismiss that chance. Slides it over to Thomas. Great heads-up play with the stick by Sandin. Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Washington's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. Nearing the final 60 seconds in this one. Now a quick pass to Chikrin. Slides the puck across to McMichael. Moves it to the middle. And that shot's blocked. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Locks him. Slides it to Radish. Look at this. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Takes the shot. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Washington's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Capitals win the draw. Washington's got it in their own zone. Through center. Gains the zone on the left wing. Puck grab by Karu. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Here he is. Takes the shot. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Washington's ability to dictate the pace of play was really the difference maker tonight.
Yeah, James, the puck was on their stick, and according to analytics, they certainly led in possession numbers. I think we could have said that.
building's electric and both teams are set to go. The Predators are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Nashville's got the puck against the boards. Oh, there's a great stop by Thompson. The Capitals gain the zone. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Predators played along the boards. In close. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Thompson.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Slides it quickly to Evangelista. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
Strome's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Quick shot. Skips in front of that one. The Capitals take over on possession. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Sissons has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. And a great save. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Handles the pass. With possession along the wall. Turns it aside. With the blast. Oh, and another big stop.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And he coughs it up with the pass. Quick pass to Protas. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Driving right to the front. And he elects to explore his options. Taken along the wall by Sissons. Moves it quickly over to Forsberg.
Just a fantastic save through traffic here, James, and this is why goaltenders practice all the time, tracking and with players net front. You got to be able to find the puck at a moment's opportunity, and he finds it and makes the save.
And that's off a stick. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. Poked away by Ferrapari. And he's tripped up on the play. The referee's hand goes up here. Let's see what the officials say. The Predators are going to be shorthanded, tripping the call. Washington's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Can't pull the trigger. The Capitals gain control of the puck. Quick pass across to Carlson. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Gains the zone along the right wall. Nashville's got the puck along the wall. Keeps possession on the play. Scrum ensues along the boards. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Moves it to McCarron.
England's penalty is almost expired.
Nashville's penalty killers get their men out of the box.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Slides it diagonally to Verona. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Backhander in front. Denies him in close.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Big time stop there.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
Tiptoes around the poke check. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Shea. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Feeds it to Chychrun. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Taken by Chychrun. The Capitals have it now. Referee's hand shoots high in the air. It looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up. And let's see what the call is. The Predators are getting 2 minutes for tripping. Nashville's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. The Predators kick off this period trying to kill off this penalty, and they start with possession. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Capitals gain possession. Takes the shot. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Takes a shot. Takes it right in the chest.
Yossi's been a workhorse tonight, James, and there's just another example of it, and the entire bench knows that they're invigorated by it. I mean, he's on his way down, he's stumbling, and he manages to find the puck and get a shot on net. That's tenacity at its best.
Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly.
He scores! The Predators have finally got themselves on the board. I'm surprised they didn't do it sooner, though, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've carried the play in all three zones, and they've had the scoring chances. They just haven't been able to execute. So they finally get rewarded, and sometimes when they get one, it kind of opens up the game. Look for them to get a quick strike on, too.
Quick feed to Blankenberg. Slides the puck over. The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Predators' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and then they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Quick shot! Great save from in tight.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Fires it! Denies him! He got all of it! The Predators will take it behind the net. And they continue to apply pressure here. Moves the puck. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. The Predators will play it from the corner. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck escapes the offensive end. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Line change. Beauvillier's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it over to Osterley. Slides it across. Dishes it off. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Puck picked up by Duhane. Across the line along the left wall. From the point, they take control of it. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Evangelista. Grabs control of it at the point. Here's a short pass to Dubois. And he loses control of the puck. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Throws one up to O'Reilly. Unable to reach that one. Washington's got the puck. Ferrari's taking it from his own end. Shot! And he stops that pin in there. Wow! Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And that's poked away. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Pass back to the point. The one-time rocket. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Scooped up along the wall by Marchessault. Knocked away by Carlson. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends a pass over. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Pulls the puck in the line. No room for that one to get through. Works it across to Forsberg. And he takes the feed. Feeds it over. Takes the pass. Here's a blast. And rings the iron. periods down, one more to go. Both teams have time to get a refresh, and we'll be back for period number 3. I'm fired up. I know you're fired up for this too. Here we go. Put up or shut up for both teams here in this third period. We are underway. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Capitals really haven't played well through 40 minutes of play, James, and they need to change the mindset, refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval, having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
The Predators have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Yossi's got the puck. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Puck clears the zone. The Predators have it behind the net. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck to O'Reilly. Shakes off the coverage. Great use of the stick here at center ice. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's poked away by Lozon. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Taken by Sissons. Nashville's looking to break out. And he sidesteps the check there. Big save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Puck scooped up by Curtis. Takes the shot. Stops him cold. The Capitals have it behind the cage. Dubois got it in the offensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. Blankenberg's lugging the puck. And now it's grabbed by McMichael. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And that's knocked away by Shea. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance on the attack. Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. And here's the pass to Radish. Sends the pass over. Washington's gained the line and into the zone.
The Predators have been extremely strong defensively tonight.
Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Slides it over with pace to Radish. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. And that's off target as it hits a body. McCarron stick handling in his own zone. Puck moved over to Bellows. Hammers the shot. And he gets in the lane to block that. Strong defensive effort. Can't get a hold of that pass. Nashville's got the puck. Quick feed to Smith. Nashville's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Glove save made by Thompson. Quick pass to Duhane. Gains the zone from the right. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the offensive end now. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Keeps a hold of the puck. Lays the body. Moves it quickly over to Lozon. And he moves it up to Evangelista. Feeds it over to O'Reilly. Dropped him in the open ice.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench.
The Predators take it along the wing. Oh, look at this. Washington's got the puck in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Ovechkin. Slides it on over to Roy. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Ovechkin's got it against the boards. Hammers the shot. Makes a save. Takes the feed. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. And that doesn't reach the net. And he takes the pass. The 360 with the puck. Moves it to Bellows. The Predators will play it from the defensive zone. Puck grab by Forsberg. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And there it is, the final horn. Well, he came, he saw, and he conquered every shot he faced in goal tonight.
Well, he was the last line of defense, but I thought the team in front of him...
The Predators will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. On the attack along the boards. From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes a shot, and that's blocked. Denies him with the save. Puck picked up by O'Reilly. Oh, what a stop! St. Louis has it near the wall. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. Great reach with the puck check by Lauzon. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Absolutely levels them!
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Quick feed to Stamkos. Pokes it away in his own end. Passes it to Broberg. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a short pass to Folk. To the low slot. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to...
Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed.
St. Louis has the game's first goal. They've changed the complexion now of this opening frame.
Yeah, the complete mindset redirect right here. When you get a goal, it's emotional, you're charged. The physical component, you start to engage more. So expect to find these next few shifts really energetic and on their opponent.
Into the offensive zone. Shot. Fantastic save. Broken up with the stick at the defensive end. And that's just out of reach. Takes the feed. Quick pass to Shen. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Shooters gain the line and on the attack. Forsberg's got the puck in his own zone. All alone! Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Takes control of the puck. The Predators gain possession along the wall. Puck picked up in the open ice. There's an injection of energy with that hit. The Predators will play it in their own end. Moves it to the middle, and it's blocked. The Predators have it now. Oh, wow. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And he loses control here. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Moves it quickly over to Leddy. And they get the extra attacker out as the goaltender gets to the bench. Here comes the call. Shea's been nabbed for tripping. The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice to set up the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Oh, and that doesn't go well. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Nashville's crossed the line and on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Shuts him down. Moves it to Yossi. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Passes it over.
Shea's almost out of the box.
Nashville's back to even strength as they've killed off the penalty.
That power play wasn't very good, James. It's really slow and methodical, an easy read for the PK unit. You got to fight to find something in the middle ice and get some shots on net.
Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Saros. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. Poked away in the offensive end. And he totally whiffs on that one. And he slides it quickly to McCarron. The Predators take it along the wall. Taken by Bellows. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Carries the puck up through center. Strong defensive effort. Cutting to the front of the net. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Moves the puck up to Suter. Return pass. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Fans are back in their seats, and let's see where the action picks up here in period number 2. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
St. Louis has been in full control of this game so far after 20 minutes, James. They have the 1-goal lead, and in particular around the net. They're not afraid to shoot. They've got that shot mentality. They need to continue that through the second.
And a great save!
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Neighbors is hauled down. The official's arm is up. And the Flames whistle dead. Here's the call.
A tough penalty to take as you're looking for the equalizer. You're in a 1-goal deficit, and you got to find a way to generate offense, James. Real tough one to take.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. And it's a quick pass to McCarron. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And just like that, we are all tied up.
A huge change of momentum with that shorthanded goal, James. They went out there just to kill off the power play. Instead, they wind up getting the equalizer.
Nashville's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Receives the pass. Shea's got it in the defensive end. The Predators played along the wing. The Blues gain possession in their own end. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Broberg's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Redirected shot. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. O'Reilly's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end.
10 seconds left.
St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Blues certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
I didn't like anything about that power play, James, and I'll tell you who else didn't. The coach and the rest of the team. You can't give up a shorty when you got a man advantage.
Shakes loose. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Sundqvist. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. The Predators have it against the wall. Tremendous stop by Binnington.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Here's a chance. Oh, slick work with the glove by Binnington. Quick feed to Falk. Slides it across to Neighbors. Here they come on the attack. Here's a shot. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Wow, and this has been starting to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Read that perfectly with the poke check. Here's a short pass to Smith. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Shen. And we'll get a breather here with offside to call. More than half the period has expired. The Blues are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Intercepted at center by Holloway. Quick pass to England. The Predators carried along the wall. Quick shot. Oh, solid save by Binnington. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Sends it quickly to Kauru. Handles the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Looking to clear the defensive zone. Gets it out of his own end. Loses the coverage there. Oh, and a heads-up play to poke it away. St. Louis plays it along the wall. Here's an odd-man rush. And that's broken up. St. Louis looks to get things going now with the puck. Toropchenko's got it along the wing. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Quick pass over to Shea. Nice poke check. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Walker's going to play it against the half wall. The Predators have it from their own end. He's got a step. Scores! Puts it in the back of the net, and that's how you light the lamp.
He lights the lamp as he buries that one, James. But he knows he has confidence, and he shows just that in that battle. Execution, that's how you do it.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Nashville's got it in their own zone. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2. Close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Final frame is underway here. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
St. Louis needs to do a better job of retrieving pucks so that they can go north if they want to get back in this game, James. They have to have a sense of urgency. They have to press, they have to push, and they have to know that when they're around the paint, they have to have an attack mentality.
Slips by the check. The Predators have the puck now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. They get it done. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. Pushes it across to Folk. Smart defensive play there. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Oh, he got caught.
Well, he got smoked, James, and it's a yard sale. He's got to go find his stick and make his way back to the bench.
Taken along the wall by Stamkos. Nashville's got the puck against the boards. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Now he slides it up to Holloway. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Moves it to Stamkos. What a steal in his own end. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Puck scooped up by Joseph. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Sissons has it in the defensive end. Quick feed to Shea. Gaining momentum up along the side. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Sundqvist gaining momentum. And now it's grabbed by Suter. Offside the call, will get a reset. Still lots of time left in the period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. St. Louis on the attack. And he takes the dish. And that's blocked away. And now he moves it quickly to Tucker. And that slides right out to center ice. Puck sent over to Tucker. Pass across to Walker. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Scooped up along the wall by Faksa. The Predators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Shakes off the coverage. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Folk. Big time stop there.
Binnington's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Verana's going to play the puck behind the cage. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Verana's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Tries to get it over to Verana.
James up, come on.
Puck grabbed by Yossi.
James up.
With authority. Puck picked up by Yossi. Slides it across. That's gloved by Binnington. Feeds the puck over to Kyrou. Here they come on the rush. Goaltender in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Tries to get the puck over to O'Reilly. St. Louis gains the zone and on the attack.
Nashville's coaching staff looking down the bench and going back to the fourth line, really recognizing who's playing well, making adjustments. They're not just grinding it.
They put it in!
Wait a second here, James. This looks like it's being waved off immediately, and it goes off of a glove. Listen, it can bounce off of it, but it cannot be pushed into the net. They're going to have a second look at this.
Taken by Blankenberg. Coughs it up on the play. Picked up along the boards by Blankenberg. Oh, what a hit. He got all of that hip check. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. And he keeps possession. Grabbed along the boards by Falk. Joseph's carrying it ahead. And he says no. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Dying seconds and he makes the save. And that's all she wrote on this one as we are in the books. The Predators were relentless in the offensive zone tonight, putting plenty of pucks on net, and eventually enough went by for the win.
Yeah, they are in this.
Midwest. We're in St. Louis, where the Blues are hoping to make the opposition sink tonight. The Blues get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. There's a great glove save by Thompson.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Tries to feed it over to Neighbors. Drives to the sweet spot. Puck scooped up by Carlson. Handles the pass. Here we go, odd-man rush. Can't maintain possession after that hit. St. Louis has possession of it now. Can't keep a hold of it. Slides the puck ahead to Carlson. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, how did he miss that?
Oh, you got all of that one, James, and you knew that his teammates were looking for it because that is his signature, that beauty one-timer, but it just misses.
Takes it to the front. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. The Capitals cross the line and gain the zone. Here he is, shot right in front. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Oh, what a save as he denies them again. Here he is from the slot. Oh, what a save by Bennington.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Off his stick. St. Louis gets the puck near the boards. Slides it up to Kyrou. The Blues looking against the half wall. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it quickly to Eller. Broken up at center by Sundqvist. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a short pass to Berger. Oh, off the post!
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Radish. Huge steal in his own end. Tucker's picking up steam. The Blues played along the boards. Turned aside by Thompson. Slides the pass over to Eller. Odd-man rush. Textbook stop by Bennington. Instead of covering up, he feeds it along. Moves it over to Tucker. Dishes it off. The Blues going to work on offense. And he's able to handle that one. The Capitals have it now. Here they are on the attack. Fires it on net. Quick stop by Bennington. Big save by the goaltender once again. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. From point blank. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless. And they win the draw on their own end. Through center along the wing. Here's a shot. Glove save. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Textbook poke check by Broberg. Across the line. Quick pass to Broberg. Avoids the defender. Back to the blue line. St. Louis plays it against the boards. And he passes it up ahead to Broberg. Shot! Comes up with the stop! I think he's got a blocker on that one! St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Straight up the middle. Here they come. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. And makes the routine save. Let's get the call.
The end of a period in a tight game and you take a penalty, well, your PK unit, they've got to do a job and get you to the intermission.
St. Louis takes possession off the faceoff. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Back to the point it goes. And that's blocked from someone in front. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Nick Michaels recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Blues win it. Puck grabbed by Thomas. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. St. Louis is still on the power play as play resumes here at the start of this period. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Poked away in the defensive end. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Tap dances around the check. Right in the low slot. One-time blast. Teed up and turned away on his part. The Blues fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit had to do, and they got out there, they were responsible, and they took care of business.
Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Picked up along the wall by Sandin. Fires it. Gets in front of a one-timer. There's another stop.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save, not once, not twice, multiple times.
Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
And the puck dies with the trapper save. And he slides it quickly to Chikrin. Now a quick pass to Protas. Moves around along the half wall. Shot! Nice save from point-blank range.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Angles it over to Bolduc. Takes the shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Look at this. 2-on-1. Steps inside. Gets in front of it and stops that rush. Slides the puck over. Too much congestion in front. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Taken down, and the officials caught it. To the front! Here comes the officials' decision. The Capitals have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping. St. Louis is ready to go back to work on special teams.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Denies the shooter on that play. Oh, wow! Stops the game!
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Quick shot! And he makes the easy save. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And look at this! Here they come again on the attack! Oh, what a move to get by there! Hammers the shot! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. Washington's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall.
10 seconds left.
McMichael standing up, ready to go.
The Capitals get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Oh, what a stop by Bennington.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
And sends it just out of reach. Taken along the wall by Falk. Puck picked up by Walker. Tremendous stop by Thompson. Takes the feed from the wing. With possession along the wall. Goes full circle with the puck. Sends a pass over. He's off the one-timer. Taken by Foxa. Washington's moving it up the ice. There's the whistle. We got an offside. here in the late going of the frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Eller's quick stick lands him the puck here at center. And now he angles it across to Radish. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Pushes it across to Sundqvist. He carries the puck up along the wing. Puts it on net. Thompson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Eller's won it off the faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Van Riemsdyk. Along the half wall with the puck. And he takes the feed. And that misses. There's a bad save as he kicks it away. Passes on over to Joseph. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. There's the whistle. That pane of glass was busted after that heavy shot, probably terrified those fans right behind it.
Yeah, everyone was flinching, just thinking that puck was going to go straight through, but a testament to how strong the glass is nowadays. It doesn't shatter, it just simply spiders. Nonetheless, it has to be replaced.
Misses wide. Washington's got the puck. Slides it over with pace to McMichael. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. This could come down to next goal wins as we are underway in a scoreless third period. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Takes a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease. Sandin's taking it from his own end. And it's a quick pass to Wilson. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. On the one-timer, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Moves the puck. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Moves inside. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Thompson.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Blues have it now. Slides the puck over to Shen. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. The Blues take it across the line. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Shen's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Grabs the puck in the slot. Oh, and he pumps it away. A risky play, but it pays off. Scooped up along the wall by Curtis. And a nice takeaway on the defensive end by Kyrou.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
Shen's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it over. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And he was ready for that save. And he dodges the poke check there. Makes a move in front. Oh, it's denied by Thompson.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Fires it. And he had the answer on that one. Takes the pass. From the point, they take control of it. Shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it and it stays out of the net. Moves the puck to Beauvillier. Passes it over. Gets in front of it for the block. Puck scooped up by Leddy. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And we got a delayed penalty coming up here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Faxa's getting called for tripping on the play. Off the draw, they take possession. Sends the pass over. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Shuts him down. Moves it quickly over to Suter. And that carries off a body in the lane. Quick feed to Wilson. Feeds the puck to Mangiapane. Tries to the crease. Oh, a clutch save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Dubois is going to play it from the back of the cage. Moves across the point. The Blues with a huge penalty kill there.
Part of being an elite athlete is recognizing the timing of when you get your opportunity. Pressure and embracing it is everything. Everyone in the building, the staff, your team knows how important that was, and it was a miss.
Avoids the poke check. And now it's grabbed by Dubois. Washington's got it along the wall. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Takes the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. And that's intercepted by Suter. Cutting to the slot. The Capitals look to start the transition game. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
How did he stop that one?
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Tries to get it to Holloway. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. There's the buzzer, and that means drama looms with overtime, and it's coming up in just a matter of moments. the puck here in Nashville. The Predators ready to go. The Capitals start with possession as we are now underway. Rocked him along the wall. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
With the blast. Great save by the goaltender on that one. Strom's got it deep in the offensive end. And he maintains possession of the puck here. And they get that puck down the ice. Moves it to Carlson. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Wilson's got it against the boards. Unloads from the blue line. Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he can extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
The Predators gain possession along the wall. And this squad has scores! Quick blast, no chance! The Capitals are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
And off the face-off, they take possession. The Capitals take possession here in the open ice. Puck grab by Blankenberg. Forces the turnover. And that's offside, stopping the play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Capitals lead it 1-0. Washington's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Right on the doorstep. Skates to the crease. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, time in now, James. I really like the energy that they've shown throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it.
The Capitals take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Loves the puck back into the neutral zone. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. The Capitals will play from the defensive zone. Washington's got the puck against the wall. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Let's get the call here.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
The Capitals take possession on the faceoff. Carlson's got the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Ovechkin. Oh, spectacular save on the play!
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
On the attack along the boards. My goodness, they are really starting to dial up the pressure here now. Here's a hit. Big time collision there. Sends it over. There's a save.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Takes the feed. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. And that's stolen by Mangiapane. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the ozone. Oh, what a hit there. To the low slot. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play.
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play.
Washington's down here in period one despite the fact that they've had way more scoring chances here. And he takes the pass. Scores! Make it 3 in a row!
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
The Predators get a hold of the draw. Nashville's on the attack. Washington Washington's got the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. Takes the feed.
One-timer save, goal!
He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
Here in the late goings of the period, Washington's trailing by 1. Sissons wins it. Receives the pass. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Passes over to Ovechkin. Good stand-up hit on the play. Great reach with the poke check.
Saros with an incredible save. I mean, that was a clinic, James. He weathers the storm and just makes a highlight reel save.
Avoids the poke check. Good use of the body on the play. Sneaks by the poke check. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Quick feed to Wilson. Hammers it on net. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Tremendous hip check on the play. 46 seconds left. 29 seconds left. What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags him, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Saros faces right after that first 20 minutes, James. He was peppered all over the ice. I mean, his team needs to shore it up and be better in front of him. The only reason they're in this game is because of him.
Washington's put a lot of pucks on net, and yet they still find themselves trailing here in the second. Strome's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Poked away by Evangelista. Snagged with the glove by Saros. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Takes it across the blue line. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. From the left side, takes the pass. Washington's got the puck against the half wall. Taken by Ovechkin. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Big play inside the defensive zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over.
Sissons is driving offense tonight. I mean, he certainly does most of the time, but tonight is an exception. A multi-point night, creating. Every time the puck's on his stick, he's a threat.
Puck picked up by Thompson. Explores his options behind the net. Washington's got it in their own zone. He's in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Scores! It's a party in the Music City tonight. The Predators are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
The Capitals have it in the off the outside of the post and stays out.
Washington's been working hard all game, a reason why they're still in it, and they had an opportunity to cut the deficit, but goes off the pipe and out.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Good clearing attempt to breathe. Slides the puck across to Eller. Slides by the check. The Capitals have it from the corner. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Here's a short pass to Verona. Breakaway. And it's tucked away.
You got to have some confidence and swagger to make this no-holds-barred play there, James, because if you miss the poke check, guess what? It's in the empty net.
Hammers it from the point. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. The Capitals will play it in their own end. Here's a shot. Oh, tried to put it in on the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Cuts to the paint. scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the way they momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Puck scooped up by Barron. And he slides it quickly to Osterley. Here's a chance. Oh, denied on the play. Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Nashville's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Picked up along the boards by Barron. Slides it across. Cuts inside. Here's a chance to clear the defensive zone. From the point, looks to make something happen. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Grabbed along the boards by Lazard. And the puck clears the zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Picked up along the boards by Bellows. Right on the doorstep. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Nashville's got it behind the net. Picked up along the wall by Duhane. Carlson's got it along the boards. Quick shot. Face-off coming up as the puck goes up and over the glass.
Ovechkin's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
O'Reilly's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Oh, he came to bring the physicality tonight. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Chychrun. Shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Washington's got to find ways to finish because they continue to trail here late in the second. The Predators win the draw on their own end. Handles the puck. Oh, and he misfires on that. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas because it has been a blowout to this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the 3rd period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Capitals are trailing in the game here, James, but there's 20 minutes of runway left, and they continue with like they did through the first 40 minutes, managing the puck, owning it in the offensive zone. They will cash in on their opportunities.
Here we go, 2-on-1. Driving to the net. Stopped, and the rush ends. Sends one up to Ovechkin. The Predators have it from their own end. And now he passes up to O'Reilly. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sandin. Fires it on net. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Denied that one. Tosses it on to Yossi. Unable to reach that one. Takes the feed moving in. He grabs the puck here at the point.
The Predators get their second line out there, James. They've been real effective tonight. They've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've been key contributor, and this is really important when you want to get that secondary scoring.
Washington's got a hold of it along the wall. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. And he takes the dish. The Predators gain possession in their own end. The Capitals have it in the offensive end. Scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Now a quick pass to Barabari. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Verana. Sidesteps the check. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. The Capitals take possession in the defensive end. Farfar is into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Washington's got the puck along the boards. Passes it over to Eller. The Capitals take it along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Smith's lugging the puck. And they send it down the ice. Takes the puck at the point. Excellent stick work on the play. One-on-one with the goaltender. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
And he slides it quickly to Osterley. Handles the pass. Dishes it off. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Quick pass across to Dowd. The Capitals played along the wing. It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. A pass. Oh, it's stayed out. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Feeds it over. Oh, great reflex pad stop by Thompson. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. The Capitals gain control of it. Nashville's at the back end. Look out. Passes it over. Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Big time collision, and look at that. He landed right on his own bench.
Well, you know that the one giving the hit likes this, to send a message, send you right over the board into the laps of your teammates. It's embarrassing either way, no question that you got off your feet and you wound up on your bench.
He's got a step. The Capitals get a hold of the puck in their own end. Washington's going on the attack as they gain the zone.
All the young goaltenders out there, work on your skating. That's a push that saves a goal.
The Predators move the puck in the defensive zone. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Slides the puck over. Quick pass to Yossi. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. Nashville's been outworked. They've been out-hustled for the better part of this one, but they weren't beaten on the score sheet, and that is ultimately the difference in this one. The Blues have won the draw, and we are now underway. Quick snap! Denies them in close. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Look at this. And that one's turned away. Now over to Thomas. The Blues carried along the wall. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a play. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Blues win the draw. Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Slides it diagonally to Yossi. There's a shot. Tremendous stop by Binnington.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And now it's grabbed by Falk. From the left side, they gain the zone. Nashville's got the puck in their own end. Brings it off the crossbar.
They get a good shot off, James, but it just goes off the bar. If they keep driving the net, and attacking one's got to cash in.
The Blues have it now. Shot! And he's got that one. Slides it across. Forsberg's got it in the defensive end. Sissons takes it into the offensive zone. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Lets the wrister go. Oh, that's a huge stop by Binnington. Great reach by Shea. Nashville's got a hold of it against the wall. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Shea's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
Sends it quickly to Verona. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. All alone! Oh, how did that stay out? It goes off the inside of the post.
A huge opportunity there, James, to get the go-ahead goal in this game. You know what that does? It creates a ton of momentum, but the pipe stops it.
Takes a shot, and not much on that one. And he sidesteps the check there. Grabs control of it at the point. Here he is in close. Denies him.
Saros makes an incredible athletic save. I mean, he's at the top of his crease. The shooter is in the slot, and he keeps it out of the net.
St. Louis takes possession of the neutral zone. Drives to the paint. Gets in front of it. And he'll opt to play the puck here. Nashville's got it in their own zone. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Skates across the blue line. Sends a pass over. And it's a quick pass to Willows. They've got some momentum here. Oh, and that hit right off his mask.
Goaltenders today adding such personal touches to their face mask. And then this one, man, he takes it and it gets scuffed. It's right off his melon.
Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Osterley's got a lot of flash to his game, in particular with his hands and the ability to manipulate his opponent, but he gets caught on that one and the puck dies on his stick.
Taken along the wall by Foxa. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner spot, and he makes himself big, takes away the
What a save on the play!
and there's nothing technical about that. That is all about the will to find a way to make that save incredible, James.
And he's knocked off the puck there. And a great save! Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Saros freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. Sundqvist won the draw and they're on the attack. A shot! Can't get it to go. Backhand from the point! And he makes the save, and that has some hot sauce on that one. Oh, time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the horn for period number one. As it comes to an end, we've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Still no goals in this one. We'll see if that changes here as period number two is underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis had a fantastic first period. You can't ask for more than that except putting it by a hot goaltender. You know, they were attacking the paint. They were aggressive. I think they got to get more players in front and look for rebounds. I think with a hot tendy, that's what you got to do. You got to look for the second shot opportunity.
And now he moves it quickly to Bushnevich. Oh, look at this. Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Scooped up along the wall by O'Reilly. Nashville's got it against the boards. Oh, look at this. Great save from in tight.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran Larceny.
He saved it. Oh, wow.
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. Dishes it off. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off. Dishes it to Neighbors. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Moves the puck over to Marchessault. Feeds it over. And the extended stick ends that one. A chance in front. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Nashville's got the puck. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Suter. Slides it across to Shen. Moves it quickly over to Suter. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. The Predators pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes it into the slot, and he makes the save.
Kessel's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on his stick.
Well past the midway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Sundqvist won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Takes a shot. Big time stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
Hammers the one-timer. Blocked in traffic. And that misses. The Predators get a hold of the puck undermanned. Lozon stick handling in his own zone. St. Louis has it near the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blues have the puck now. And he comes up with a huge shot. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. With the blast. Nowhere for that shot to go through. The home team is really under siege here in their own end. Moves it to Shen. Levels him with the hit. Nashville's got the puck shorthanded. Barron's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Passes it over. Grabbed along the boards by Verona. Still has possession. Directed over to Holloway. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Looks to get the puck over to Blankenberg. Here's a backhander. Scores! A huge goal. The first of the game, and the way things have gone defensively, this could be a huge one, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, anytime you get the first goal of the game, no matter what time it's at, it's a huge one because you lead the scoring, and now your opponent is chasing you.
And he slides it quickly to Walker. Quick shot! Let's turn the side for the blocker.
Saros has been terrific tonight, James. I mean, he's faced a high volume of shots. His save percentage is through the roof, and he's really kept this game tight with his performance.
From the point, they take control of it. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Here's the blast. He gets a piece of it with his trapper. Nice play. Feeds it on over to Barron. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. St. Louis has been the more complete team tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Moment of truth for one team. Here we go. Third period is underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
The Predators can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender.
Scores! And they're on the board here late.
Finally, late in the game, they're able to convert on some opportunities. Listen, if you're around the net long enough, you will finally get one.
St. Louis wins it at center. They've got numbers here. And he takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Broken up by Evangelista. Tiptoes around the poke check. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stops the rocket of a shot. Picked up along the boards by Broberg. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Directs it on over to Marchessault. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Here's the shot. Oh, tremendous save of the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
And now he tries to get it across to Kyrou. St. Louis plays it against the boards. The Predators gain control of the puck. Hammers a one-timer, and that's blocked in traffic. Here's a chance. Comes up with a monster save in front. There's a pretty close save by Saros.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And somehow he hangs on. Moves it on over to Sundqvist. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Reaches out and uses the stick. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Predators have it against the wall. Quick feed to Marchessault. Moves the puck. Bellows setting up against the wall. Back at the point, they set it up. And that goes off the player in front. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
Blankenberg's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Picked up along the wall by Shea. Here's a chance. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Both sides getting ready for this face-off, and Cheryl, I could think of a keeper right now who would love nothing more than another minute here.
Well, he's extremely fatigued, right, James? So this is a critical juncture of the game. If you're on the offensive side of the puck, you want to continue to wear down your opponent because you know that this goaltender's fatigued, he's vulnerable, and you got to find a way to capitalize on the opportunity.
Here he is, he's close! The Blues have it from their own end. Tries to get the puck to Thomas. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Tees him up! Shuts it down! What a stop! Feeds the puck to Stamkos. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. The Blues looking against the half wall. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Dishes it to Broberg. Loses the coverage there. Great heads-up play with the stick by O'Reilly. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Taken by O'Reilly. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
Makes a save. It's a nail-biter here as we approach the final minute of regulation. The Blues move to the offensive zone. Puts it on net. The Predators gain possession in their own end. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Nashville's got possession here in the neutral zone. The Predators get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes it and looks ahead. Moves into the slot. Puck grab by O'Reilly. St. Louis will try to break out here shorthanded. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puck picked up by Joseph. Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. Joseph's got it to the side. Picked off by Forsberg. Puck scooped up by Marchessault. We got a delayed penalty coming up here as the ref's hand goes up in the air. So 60 minutes of play and nothing decided. That means we've got overtime, and it's coming up right after this.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your